Harlem, man. Harlem. I be in Harlem, man. We the only thing moving, man. Deep in the game, mob. Yup. 40th. Harlem.
State your name, gangster.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Your boy V-Chase back in the flesh. You dig? You thought it was over, right?
This is long overdue. I want to take it from the top. Explain to me your origins in music, and I'll interject from here and there.
I mean, my origins in music came from Juelz Santana, Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Going on tour with them, Chris Brown, and all of them. Like, I was behind the scenes. I was doing camera work, and from there, it just like I hit a ceiling as far as film goes. You know what I mean? It's like, but I had all these connections, and I didn't know what I needed them for because I didn't rap. You know what I mean? So a couple different times I would go places, and like, I'm a fashionable kind of guy, so it's like people would be like, "Yo, you a rapper?" I'm like, "Yo, you a rapper?" Like different people, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, maybe there might be some truth to this. You know what I mean? So I started writing quietly for about a year until I felt confident enough to like say my raps outside of people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then fucking one thing led to the next, and here we are.
When did you tell Juelz, I can't do this no more. I'm gonna pursue a career in music? Did you break it to him like that, or you just start doing your thing?
I mean, I left first. I left that environment first because I felt like, again, there's a ceiling there. You know what I mean? It's like I can only make it so high. Like I can only make it to be Juelz's right-hand man, or
right.
You know what I mean? I felt like my life is. I mean, some people are content with that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm his man. And, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
But I wanted to be my own guy. You know what I mean? So I didn't ask him for no help. I didn't ask him for no verses because I didn't want people to be like, "Oh yeah, Juelz put you on." You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just did my thing, and then eventually he saw it and was like, you know what I mean? I made him say something.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
So how did you meet him? Is that a Harlem thing?
I met him when I was a kid. Freaking, I was about 8, 9 years old, and we used to take the same train to school. And like I always used to fall asleep when I missed my stops, so my mom gave him like $20 to make sure I get up.
So you know LeBron?
Yeah, I know LeBron.
Okay.
And then in high school, when Old Boy came out, Old Boy.
Right.
I'm looking at his face. I'm like, yeah, it looks like the dude that used to take me to school. I'm like, nah, that can't be him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Until I got back up with him, I asked him. I'm like, yo, did you used to go to school downtown? He's like, yeah, wow. I'm like, yo, you don't remember me? You don't remember my mom giving you $20? And he's like, oh, shit. Yo, that's you? Oh, my God.
So the videography thing, it originated from DVD aspirations. I know that was a big thing. That's how I started too. So
yeah, I started a DVD game. I had a DVD called Maybach TV, and like we were bringing in a lot of groundbreaking shit. Like when Cam was like dipset, but that shit is over, man. You know what I mean? Like we broke that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was like and Max B and all his drama and all that shit.
Right.
Like I remember being around Max, and I used to be nervous. Like, damn, man, anybody can come kick the door and shoot niggas up. You know
because this was during the time when he was wilding, when he was going through that shit.
You know
that shit was realer than a lot of people know.
Yeah, bro. Shit was real. Like, I used to be over at his crib, and it's like every time the door knocked, everybody be like,
wow. Explain to me the concept that you that launched the Cheers Club brand. It's very elaborate, very extravagant. It has its own identity. It's fresh. Tell me the inspiration for the Cheers Club brand.
I mean, the inspiration was me, my brother Kid Art, who's doing like just strictly film stuff right now. He's killing it in that aspect. And his brother Court.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got together and we figured like, hey, all the videos are the same. Fast car, bad bitch, da da da. So I'm like, yo, let's just make a movie for real. And from that point, everybody's video has like a concept and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that was really us. You know what I mean? That was us flying through the tunnel. That was us freaking doing 5-star hotels and shit like that.
Right.
But at this point, I know a lot of people been wondering, like, yo, where's V Chase been at? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna get to that. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, what happened was, it's like I had to step back for a second because, like the game itself, it just didn't give me any inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say no names, but you know what I mean? Certain artists was just like, I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want to be competing with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So I just stepped back and focused on fashion and, you know what I mean, focused on real estate, like getting things that matter, like a house instead of an apartment. You know what I mean? Like, and now that all that stuff's done, it's like I've been writing this whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody knows me, like I get busy. So
So the bars have stepped up a few notches.
oh yeah, you know what I mean? A lot.
No doubt.
You know, I'm in the city all the time though. You know what I mean? But it's cool to just come back to the crib and like relax. You know what I mean?
So Manhattan, is that your neck of the woods? I notice a lot of your action, a lot of your videos be down in that area.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Because everybody likes to shoot in a strip club or drive a fast car, or you know what I mean. I just don't want to do like the stereotypical shit. You know
Right.
what
What was How did you explain to me? Okay, we kicking fashion right now. First thing I need to know is, how did you meet Just Don? I went through a whole bunch of shit trying to get a pair of those sneakers. I didn't get any. It seemed like you might have a personal relationship. I check out your Instagram interactions. Tell me something.
I mean, Don, he's my guy, man. You know, he's Kanye's right hand man, and it's like he's always showed me support, man. Like when I first made these vests.
Right.
I sent one straight to him. You know what I mean? Like I didn't ask for nothing. I'm like, yo, here, you need this. You know what I mean? And
No doubt.
he actually took it, rocked it, put it on the gram, tagged me. I was like, oh shit! Like I didn't expect all that. You know what I mean? So I'm asking him about, like, I'm like, yo, what's up with those kicks? Da, da, da. He's like, yo, what size are you? Just like that. I'm like, I'm an 8. He's like,
So you had them before they
you.
dropped?
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
And the shorts too.
Yeah, I seen my first time being exposed to the shorts is when LeBron made his appearance in the Forum.
You want to see him?
He had on a pair. Yeah, man, it's the fashion bomb, man. That's what I came here for.
I'll be right back.
Who's the designer of the shorts?
John C.
Okay.
Yep, these are the Chicago Bulls with pockets. You know, shit is done. Just NBA Finals, 1997.
Yeah.
You know, regular shit, man. I love my guy. Shout out to Don C.
And you got the sneaks here, the 312.
You know what I mean? With just Don on the tag. You know what I mean? That's a big accomplishment for my homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, super dope. Super dope. How long have you been playing with fashion? As long as I've been watching your videos, it's always been a highlight. Biggie and Jordan's, Karl Lagerfeld. A lot of your themes are inspired from, you know, designers and things like that. How long have you been immersed in this whole culture of hip hop and fashion?
I mean, hip hop probably later, but fashion since I was born. Cause like my mom always was dressing me up and doing all type of shit. So it's like, since a kid, I always known that like I can do stuff with clothes. You know what I mean? But like hip hop wise, I mean, I always liked it. But as far as being involved in it, I didn't think I could until whenever Lil B came out.
Did you name the brand Cheers Club to be extravagant, or is it's deeper than that?
I mean, cheers represents a good feeling. Like every time you say cheers, it's usually a good feeling. You know what I mean? So I want it to be a good feeling.
Okay. From watching past interviews, I also learned that your heritage, you're from another country, right?
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
From the islands?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been back home? Have you been south?
Yeah.
How do they receive you when you go back?
I mean, it's great because I haven't seen a lot of them since I was like 5, 6, 7. So it's like, you know, you show up and you're a grown man and you're doing your thing. You know, they're happy for you.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I miss the food. It's good.
Have you been to that club in Atlanta, 1145 yet?
Nah.
You gotta go down there, man. They got a club called 1145. They got an island night. You ain't never seen so many rich island motherfuckers in your life in one building.
Wow.
They be showing out, man. Yeah.
Wow.
1145 in Atlanta. That's the shit right now.
Oh.
Word. So, when do you expect to make your return to music? When can we expect
right now,
a project?
Actually, I have a 60-day session starting tomorrow, actually, where I'm going to be in the studio for about 60 days. And one of my friend's houses, he has a whole studio set up, you know what I mean, extra bedrooms and shit.
Right.
So I'm just going to lock the fuck in, excuse me.
Right.
I'm going to lock in and really give them what they've been waiting for. Because I got a lot of music already that hasn't been heard, so I just want to add to that because in my career, I feel like consistency has been a problem. You know what I mean? Like I drop something really hot,
Right.
and fall back. I drop something really hot, and fall back. So me criticizing myself, which a lot of people don't do for some reason. Everybody thinks it's everybody else's fault. You know what I mean? I'm the first one to look at myself first. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what can I do better? So I'm gonna take the next 60 days and do about 2-3 songs a day.
The wave, your aura, the fashion shit, you remind me of Shice like a motherfucker.
Shice Buzz?
Yeah, man. You know Shice?
Yeah.
You and Shice got the same energy. When my first time around this nigga, man, it was just like, I just felt like I was just surrounded by all this creative energy, and you know how he talk, he be saying little slick shit, and he got his own lingo, and he got the weed. I get that same vibe from when I visit. The Everyday's my birthday site, and then I go and look at the Cheers Cup lane. I'm like, man, these niggas, man, got a whole lot of fucking flavor, man. Have you ever did any music with him?
I don't think actually. Nah, I haven't. Yeah, he was at my first video ever though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on Casa, my first song ever called "Smoking." Yeah.
Oh shit! You know what? That's the first Vinny Chase video unshowed me.
Man.
The purple one. It's
purple haze, and it's funny.
Yeah.
So I said purple haze.
Right.
Purple haze. 2 weeks later, your man Rocky comes out. Everything's purple. Everything's purple.
Okay.
I was like, okay, now I know what's up with the game.
Let's talk about that. That happens to me too. Sometimes I take it real personal. Other times I feel like I inspired people. How you feel about that when that happens?
You know, at the time I was young, and I felt like damn dog, like you know what I mean. I was tight, you know what I mean.
Right.
Like, you know, after learning.
There's some similarities in the way y'all dress and shit like that too.
Yeah, it is. And
so have you just said, man, this is what it is, man. Me and this guy might. No conflict, but we might be in the same creative lane.
Exactly. I mean, like, that's how I feel. Like, we are in the same creative lane, you know what I mean? Like, we both are well-dressed people, you know what I mean? Like, and I fuck with his music. He fucks around when I see him, and we be telling him jokes like, a nigga walked up to him like, yo, you know, your shit is hot, but yo, you know, Vinny Chase, and he's looking at the nigga like, you know what I mean? And vice versa. People come to me and tell me the same, like, you that nigga, but yo, Rocky got it, man. You know what I mean? So I think it's funny, man. And I got nothing but respect for that dude and his whole gang. I know his whole crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got nothing but respect for them dudes.
How you feel about the Kith brand? You shop at Kith?
Kith is cool, man. You know what I mean? I think it's necessary for the culture. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What's your favorite brand of sneaker right now? Like, what do you just get excited for? Like, what shoe are you in pursuit of? I was just in pursuit of that Just Don sneak. But
pretty much that's what I've been wearing for the past like week or so. I love them, man.
Just donning it up.
Yeah.
You got the green ones too?
Nah, I got the brown ones.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you ahead of the curve. Them ain't even out yet.
Yeah, I got the brown ones. Yeah, man, because like I said, he's always showed love. Like my first release party. Fucking, I called him. I was like, yo, I want to wear this hat for the release party. He's like, when is it? I'm like, tomorrow night. All right, bet. He overnighted that shit, and that shit was at my door in the morning. I'm like, wow.
It's great to have friends like that.
You know, and I keep taking his advice. What he keep doing, he's like, yo, no matter what, just keep killing shit, bro. Just keep killing shit. And it's like every time I feel some type of way, I just hear his voice saying it.
Do you still get inquiries about, videography work?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, director.
All the time.
You available to do? You open to do any work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm available to do anything creative, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I don't consider it a job. I consider it, like life. You know what I mean? Like, I like to do what I do.
Recently, it was announced that Kanye's Yeezy brand could be one of the first billionaire brands. How you feel about that? You like the sneaker at all?
I mean, yeah, I like the V2s. Those are dope. But I think it's dope, man, that a black man could fucking get up to $1 billion in a relatively short space of time.
Right.
I respect that.
What can we expect? You know, now that you're making your return to music, any features, anybody that you feel like you want to work with?
Yeah, but at first, I just want to get my shit out. You know what I mean? I need niggas to know that. You know what I mean? I haven't went nowhere. I got my shit up in more than one way. You dig what I'm saying? And it's about to be real fun, man. You know what I mean? Everybody wants the luxury raps. Everybody wants all that shit. So there you go.
I'm glad you interjected that term, luxury rap. Do you feel like you one of the forefathers of the luxury rap?
Of course, who was saying that before me?
I think you the first person that ran down that road blatantly.
Who's riding down Lennox Ave with Sparks coming out his kicks? You know what I mean? Nobody did no shit like that. Everybody's scared to death. Who flew through the Lincoln Tunnel like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing with me. I pay homage when it's due, but I don't, you know what I mean? Niggas seem to forget where they get shit from. You know what I mean?
You when you shopping in the city, where do you visit? Anybody particular that you prefer when you going to get fresh? Give me some names.
Yeah, I mean, I go to you know, the typical parties and shit just to see what they got, but mostly I like to go to the East Village and shop. You know what I mean? Because they got one-of-one pieces. It's like if I buy it, I'm not gonna see somebody else with it.
Right. Tell me all what's available on the site right now, on the Cheers.com site.
On Cheers.com, you can find all the bulletproof vests. You can find the new bulletproof vest, the red and white, the red with the lightning bolts with the Cheers on it. You can find those. You can find this new colorway, and you can find the black joints. And you can also find my verses on there. You can actually cop a verse from me, like,
okay, that's
on
dope.
the website. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to build up the blog section, but like obviously there's only 24 hours in a day.
No doubt.
And you know what I mean? I feel like I need someone to do that.
I seen Tiana Taylor and Amon Shumpert from the NBA rocking the brand, man. Tell me how that came into play.
I mean, honestly, one day I just woke up and I saw it on the gram. I was like, oh shit.
Just like that.
Just like that. Because it's like what I think happens is I think like their stylist ordered it.
Right.
And then gives it to them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I was pretty happy about that, man. Like, it let me know that, like, things I think about in my brain that I want, other people want. You know what I mean? So, I was pretty happy about that. And no, I'm not a blood. I just like this red flag.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not a bandwagon type of dude. It's my gang. Cheers.
No doubt. 2018, what can we expect from Vinny Chase? What's next? What's next? Man. Besides your return to music, what's next?
I mean, what's next is more fashion. These sweats I got coming out is going to die for fucking, and just me traveling, doing what I got to do, and fucking, you know, just making my fans happy, man. You know what I mean? And right now I got a lot of back orders for the vest and shit like that, so I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible. Like you seen, as soon as you came to the crib, you seen fucking vests everywhere. T-shirts and all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? So
how do you go about, you know, the inspiration for designs for the Cheers brand? I was flipping through the site, man. You got a lot of wavy shit over there, man.
I mean,
your shit, the whole Vinny Chase Cheers brand. Out of all of these rappers that I can say I profiled, your shit is 100% original, my nigga. Like you got something going on that hasn't been seen before and shit. Like only person that I even get a Vinny Chase feel from is Shice, man. Shice is like the godfather of fresh.
Yeah,
that's my guy, man.
That's my guy, man. I love you, Shice.
Yeah.
If you see this, man, fuck with you, Shice, man. Holla at me, man.
No doubt.
We out at the compound right now, you know what I mean? It's low. You know, I let my man come through because, you know, that's family. But, you know, this is a low spot, you know what I mean? It's nice. Little 5-bedroom joint, huge backyard, got the little Benzes and Cadillacs and shit there, you know what I mean? We good. We doing all right.
From music.
From music. You dig what I'm saying? And clothing, you know what I mean? Thanks to you guys, you know what I mean?
No doubt. You got a passport?
Yeah.
When the next time you going overseas, man? I'm trying to go over there and fuck with some fashion shit myself, man. I can meet
Russia,
you there.
they showed me a lot of love, so they getting something together for me right now.
Russia?
Yeah, Russia.
Russia fucking with your black ass, man?
That's what I said. I was like, me, you sure? Yeah, man.
A lot of the guys that I seen in your in the videos and guys that you featured were guys that I didn't see anywhere else, like Kid Art, and
Yeah.
that was all organic.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm loving the brand, man. I'm looking forward to more from you. I want to continue to, profile you here on Gully TV, man. I wish you bring us back whenever you got something going on. The last thing that I want to ask you is give me your top 3 clothing designers.
I would say probably Virgil Abloh.
Who?
Virgil.
Virgil.
Yeah, I'd say Virgil is one of my favorite. Karl Lagerfeld.
Right. I got the shoes on my Instagram. Shout out to me.
Shout out to me.
Yeah.
And number 3, myself.
No doubt. No doubt.
Pretty much. Because, all these artists and shit, you be seeing with their clothing lines and shit. They don't
Right.
design that shit. They not hands-on like I'm hands-on. You think I can't hire a bunch of motherfuckers to come do this shit?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But nah, I want to put my hands on it, and so that when they get it, they know that V-Chase actually did this shit for them. You know what I
When
mean?
you coming up with all this flavor, tell me what strain are you smoking?
Mostly sour.
I love sour diesel, man.
I wish I had some right now.
Is that a regional preference? When I was in LA, I was in a dispensary. I asked for sour diesel. They started laughing at me, bro. I swear to God. They was like, "Where dude from?" They knew that I wasn't from out there, and they put me down with the cookies and the premium shit on the shelves and shit.
Like
but
that.
I
like
wanted
OG.
just good old sour, man.
Best weed I think is Triple X. That's my favorite bud. Triple X. That shit was so mean. I flew some back to New York. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna boof this shit right here.
Right.
Because this shit crazy. And then fucking, as far as bud goes, I don't have no bud on me though, but.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Of course, I appreciate you coming
After
through,
we
man.
cut this camera off, we're going to talk a little bit fashion behind the scenes. And
for
if
sure.
I'm lucky, I might get a freestyle video out of this nigga. So
Hey, maybe, we'll see.
go ahead and drop out for Gully TV, man. I appreciate your time.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy V-Chase, live from the compound. I gotta give a special shout out. What up, man? It's your boy V-Chase, live from the compound. I wanna give my man Gully TV a special shout out for coming out and fucking with your boy.
Yeah.
Cheer.
Yeah.